up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with part 2 of Mini Rig Madness. Don't you love that clever name? I'm just so freaking clever. Sorry, guys. I got the sun is now on the man cave side of my house, so I've got a lot of glare. So I apologize, but I did want to show you guys this super cool cap. What is it? The cap? Yeah, CAP-2. I always want to call it the CAP-3 for some reason, but it's a CAP-2 mini rig. This is also an unused mini rig and graded with the two figures that you saw in the thumbnail for this video, Bossk and the Hoth Rebel Commander. This is all UKG graded and is super cool. I love the way it turned out. And again, they did such a good job of making it, you know, pretty nice and compact. So display space, the real estate at the Action Figure Grader's household is quite valuable. It's like New York City apartments. Every square foot counts. So it's nice that they make this so nice and compact. And I just thought it turned out really cool. Let's take a closer look at it. Here you can see Bossk and the Rebel Commander. Both of them are really cool. Now this, you know, I wanted to point something out. This Bossk is the Hong Kong with the glossy limbs. You can see how glossy the limbs are, both the feet and the arms. Now, one interesting thing I wanted to show you is that this here is my Bossk that is AFA graded. This is also a olive head glossy paint. But the interesting thing is, I noticed it, is that the feet are not glossy. You can see how glossy the limbs are, or the arms are, but the feet are not glossy. Whereas the one that's in this UKG graded case has got very glossy feet. So, you know, it's interesting that they don't recognize that as a variant, but this is absolutely same matte finish that is on the you know, the kind of matte version of this figure. It just has the glossy arms. So, you know, technically this is a different variant since it's got, you know, the color is quite a bit darker, as you can see. Look how much darker the color is between these two. These are both Hong Kong variants, but the green color is much darker and it's much glossier. So it just shows you there's so much variation between these figures, both in color and, you know, the glossiness and everything else. Some glossy, some not. So anyway, I wanted to point that out before I forgot about it. But totally different green color, and both the legs and the feet are glossy, whereas this one's got a lighter, almost a more brownish green limbs. Brown, you know, it's a brownish. It's really just almost brown with the matte feet. But anyway, just another variant, and you know, you guys know I love Bossk, so it was kind of, once I saw this one, I kind of had to get it. It's just such a cool piece. You know, the negative to me of this one is that the feet, you know, they came in a sealed bag, so it does look a little strange to me having the CAP-2 without the feet, but I don't care. I don't know. I just think it's really cool how they did this, and the fact that it's all unused. You can see the unused sticker sheet and the instruction book in the back there. That came in a separate kind of baggie. We got a baggie for the feet. The feet have the little suction cups that we know and love, and then you have the rest of the CAP-2 here. But the figures are there, and then they both got 85s. I don't know how this Rebel Commander got an 85. I'll show you in a second, but it's a Hong Kong variant also. That's an 85. The figure got a 90. The paint got an 85. I have no idea how that is. The Bossk is in mint condition. That's a fair score. But if you look at the Rebel Commander here, I mean, look at that paint. That is a serious factory error there. So this should not have gotten an 85 score. That makes me really question the sanity of the grader, because this, you can see the cosmetic blemish there. It's just a factory error, factory overspray. But this is not an 85 figure. I mean, there's no way. But nevertheless, I'm okay with it. And here's the CAP-2. The label is, you know, it says unused just like the other ones. See if I can get it to focus here. I apologize. My camera is acting up. CAP-2 unused 1982. So this is from the Empire Strikes Back line of mini rigs, and it got a 90% gold, which it should have. I mean, it's unused, and you know, the canopy, which is the big problem on these, you know, they tend to yellow, but that's, you know, it's sparkling and clear. You can see the stickers there. Let's turn it around real quick for a rear shot here. You can see the baggie here. It looks like this bag has been ripped a little bit, but you know, I don't know if that was just from the shipping or what. But I'm okay with it. I'm not going to sit there and complain about it. I do like the fact that, you know, you can see the kind of the CAP-2 and what it looked like on the back here. In here, you can see where they mounted two clear cylinders to hold the CAP-2 in place, along with kind of a little bottom piece there, and then it plugs into the kind of this box here. So it's a pretty ingenious design in order to keep everything in place, and it, you know, it made it here from the UK, more or less in one piece, so I'm okay with it. But really cool piece. It's a really strange device. The CAP-2 has like this set of jaws on the front here that you could operate with this little button on the top, and the jaws would open up and close, and you could put a figure inside there. So the cover art, as you saw in the thumbnail, it shows Bossk driving this thing and bringing the Rebel Commander. I'm sure Darth Vader was very excited to see that he brought a Rebel Commander instead of Luke Skywalker. So that probably didn't win Bossk any bonus points. You know, I don't think Luke Skywalker had the porn mustache. Just so you know, Bossk, that is a mistake that he made. So anyway, that's all I got. I forgot to mention this also in my recent Bossk 77 back review, but there is a great, I don't think I did anyway, but there's a great trilogy called the Bounty Hunter Wars or something like that. Or it's, you know, extended universe. It's a trilogy. It basically centers on Boba Fett after quote unquote surviving the Sarlacc pit. So, you know, they took some licenses, but Bossk makes he's got a pretty big presence in that book, and it goes into his background and the background of the Transdoshan kind of race and kind of how they operate. And I enjoyed the books. So it's you know, you can pick them up on Amazon now in softback for like, you know, $5, $6 a pop. So I would recommend that if you are a Bossk fan like me. But anyway, back to the CAP-2. It's just a really cool piece. I love these mini rigs. There's like, you know, I've seen them for pretty much every one of the mini rigs now, and you know, I've got a couple of them now, and I just thought that the grading design case by UKG is second to none. They just did an awesome job on it, and that's really all I had. This will be my last video for the day, but stay tuned, because hopefully tomorrow, I'll have time to do the big Collector Archive Services unboxing. There's some really cool, unique items in there, and we'll take a look at them together. Some of the bootlegs are just off the wall that I got from Mexico, especially, that I think you guys will find entertaining. So, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.